Welcome back. This is part 6 of the Dragon Force 2 LP, and we are currently about to be bombarded by a bunch of jerks because they had no reason to attack us, but they are. I mean, what are they trying to do? Take over the continent? It's never gonna happen. And okay, they're taking that castle. I would have liked to have taken that castle myself because Rosa is a high intelligence character, 86, and she's one of those people I almost never actually use, at least not yet. You know, her role is just to, you know, set up shop in a castle with good items and just search. But he didn't take on Annette, which is fine because we want her. And if we play our cards right, after we take care of them, we'll be able to take that castle and then get a hold of Matilda, and we'll be all set to take on Highland. So everybody good? Everybody know the plan? Let's go. Alright, now I'm gonna boost his troops again. Boost her troops again. And just try to get them as many more as I can before the battle begins. She needs them more than he does, I would say. So, you know, just milking it for all it's worth. Oh, you know what? Yeah. I was hoping I'd get one more real fast. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. Oh, I know what to do. Just using my brain here for a second. Okay, so why am I making such a big fuss about that one troop there? Because this is what I want to do. I want to give him access to beasts again. Recruit. Why did I take the time to do that? Simple. Having that other troop type there. Oh, I heard that popping. Sorry about that. The thing about that other troop type is harpies and beasts give each other the slant command. So having that one beast gives me access to new formation options. And in certain situations, it does make a difference. In this instance, I probably would have been fine without doing it, but, you know, whatever you can do to give yourself the advantage. And again, it gave me a chance to show you off another way to take advantage of the game's mechanics. 10 Ashigaru, strong against beasts. That triangle means I'm bad. Not terrible, but he's got the advantage. Now, I want to save Gangas and Maria for the strongest generals, and Fiorina as a backup. Now, as much as possible, I'm going to try to show off story fights as much as possible, which is basically two generals who have a past or history, or at least are aware of each other. So, being from Izumo, there might be something here. No, they always say that. I haven't found anybody yet who Mitsuhide says you need dialogue to. So that's one of my goals for this Let's Play. Try to find some more of those. And again, thank you so much to the people at Verve Fanworks, Faustwolf, 645, everyone else, for going to such great lengths to present this game in English for us. Because, you know, I've played a lot of import games on Saturn. I've owned more than my share. Now, Shining Force 3, that was about my limit as far as JRPGs I was willing to play through in Japanese. Because, you know, the way they're designed, they're easy to learn. And, you know, if you've played a Shining Force game, you know how to navigate the menus. They use a very animated visual system that's simple, easy to learn, easy to understand. So you can play that in Japanese, and even though you'll miss the dialogue, you won't know what everybody's saying, you'll miss some story points, and that does take away from the experience. The actual gameplay is navigable. You know, whereas Dragon Force 2, even having played the first Dragon Force, playing this in Japanese with the import CD was just, it was a trial. And I quickly realized I wasn't even going to attempt to. I just had to let it go. So thank you, Verve Fanworks, for, you know, allowing someone like myself, and I know I'm not alone, a chance to experience this game finally, and to be able to get it, know what's going on. It just makes it that much more enjoyable. So here's a game that came out in 1998 It's 2015. So I'd like to think that says something great about the video game industry and its potential. You know, back in the day, and this is why I'm mostly a retro or classic gamer, after Xbox 360 and what was it, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, I resigned myself. I was pretty much out of the new video game. And this is just a personal choice, but it just seems as if they've really forgotten about the simple essential basics. You know, what happened to just replayability, replay value, they used to call it, you know? And even with developers, Esteban, he's from Bozack originally, so I know at least one of my generals is gonna have dialogue for him. Probably Maria, but I want to save her. I think Gonzalez can take him, so we'll see. Here we go. You were in the rebel army, if memory serves. First of all, get your eyes checked, and second of all, what's this? What's this going easy on you? What is easy? No, I'm sorry. This game only has one difficulty setting, and you're getting the worst. you're getting everything I got, man. You defected. You deserted your people. You're Benedict Arnold. You're General Custer. Well, General Custer wasn't a traitor, was he? Well, anyway, you know, you're all those turncoats in history. So come get yours, Brutus. No sympathy for turncoats. Yeah, two things we don't like. We don't like snitches, and we don't like turncoats. Especially if they're, you know, turncoating without a valid reason. You know, is it a corrupt government? Is it a evil army? No. So why'd you leave us? You know, aren't we noble, honest, down-to-earth people? You know, protecting the land's forests and rivers and trees, natural life. You know, what could you possibly have against that? So no sympathy. You're not gonna find no love, no sympathy here. And that was a cue to a really good song that I'm not going to butcher right now. So, funny thing about the male beast fighters, the generic fighters, as you've probably noticed, his in-game battle sprite looks nothing like his portrait. In Dragon Force 2, now I know some people don't like the art style of this game as compared to the first game, and some people don't even like the music as much. And I do admit that with the soundtrack, it's stronger in certain areas than others. I do find it's a strong soundtrack overall. Personally, I find that Dragon Force 1 had better battle themes, whereas this game, I like the dual theme and the domestic themes, field maps for each character. They're very strong and on par with Dragon Force 1 easily, if not better in some instances. So here, let me duel. I can yak and play the game at the same time, I promise. I don't think I can. Oh, I actually took a chance here because this guy is strong, but I have faith in Gonzalez. Again, he's an old man, doesn't look like much, but I tell you, he must have Shaka Spear there because he gets the job done. See? And I love him. I love his battle cry. I will lay you out. And that's exactly what he did. That's exactly what he did. And I'm going to have to not get too involved when I'm talking because I heard that mic pop again. I think I'm going to have to readjust that for the next video. Oh, I just realized Nolt is the leader of this division. So the leader always goes last when you're fighting the enemy. Robert, how is he not the leader? He's obviously the strongest. Okay, this is the guy that we want to join our team. Cavalry is good against soldiers, and Maria is a good strong fighter. We're going to want to send a strong fighter against him. But Harpies will tear through Nolt's robots. The Beast and Wild troops, Beast Harpies, Chimera, etc., they do well against all the robots and mechanized type soldiers. So I'm going to save him for Nolt, I think. Yeah, Maria, I have faith in you. It's Robert, and he's level 15, and he's growling at us, but I believe I have faith in your abilities. If you can't get it done, honestly, who can? They say acceptance is the last stage of grief. Oh man, Robert is a cool guy, cool cat. We want to time this so that the cavalry, the horseback, will stay back to defend and pick off his soldiers. The beast will go forward, hopefully bypass his soldiers completely, and deal damage to him directly. And worst case scenario, Maria just weakens him down and somebody else has to finish up. I'd be okay with that, because I'm not really concerned about, oh, he got off first. Cross slash. Welcome back. Unlike Dragon Force 1, this one can damage our troops as well as us. But it's not as strong as an offensive attack, so you know what? I'm putting them on melee. I don't care. They should do okay. And because we want to do damage, I'm going to focus on him. I don't care about his troops. I care about him. And again, when you're fighting a general that is not a Dark Elf, because Dark Elves will not run away, they'll fight to the bitter end. If you want to try to recruit them, or most of all, if you don't want to kill them, don't save your offensive attacks to pick them off at the very end, unless you know that it's a character that won't die, because it can work against you if you finish them off with an offensive skill or spell and they die in the melee. You don't want that. And I don't think Robert can die like that. I think he's too important, but I don't want to chance it, because not having Robert would be a very, very bad thing. And at this stage of the game, oh, he's gonna make going into the caverns for items much easier, as well as taking on other kingdoms. Just a strong fighter, great skills, great strength, you know, access to good troops. He'll be getting horseback as well. I'll make sure of that. And normally at this stage of the game I wouldn't even enter a duel with him, but you know, this LP won't be fun if I don't take some risks. And he ran away. I wasn't expecting that. That's good. And if we captured him, it'll be perfect. Not surprised though. And this gives me a chance to show off another difference from Dragon Force 1 in this game. Isaac, he's also from Bozack originally. I think he's a mute. No, I actually think he is, because he mostly talks with Symbiosis signature ... Well, really, any hero from Shining Force 3 is played by the ... Okay, 2 more characters. It will be him. Yeah. Okay, grr. That's the only other thing he says. Now, I could have picked one of the Bozack generals to get some more story dialogue. In most cases I will, but I'm pretty sure he's a mute. Again, see, ... He wouldn't say anything. The most he would say, the biggest reaction you could get out of him would be ... exclamation point. So not really worth it. And also, in the interest of persevering in a part 7, I'd like to just continue the fight, and I'd like to ensure that I win the fight. So pitting him against someone who might not win just because he's got full troops, you know, everybody else has kind of been drained a little bit at this point, I'm just going to send them forward to attack. The soldiers can stay back, do some damage, and we'll throw out a knife toss. Because again, battles in this game can get away from you real fast, you know, and before you know it, boom, it's been 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and I'm going to be recording long videos. 20-25 minutes is fine, but I'd like to keep them under 30 minutes, and I have a tendency to lose track of time real fast. I'll be honest about that, so just trying to plan ahead here. Anything that's going to drag out the fights, I will avoid it as much as possible. And with that, his last man is down, so we can melee safely. Again, whenever you use melee, those troops cannot be ordered anymore, so use that carefully. And I'm expecting him to run away. I doubt he'll fight to the end. In this game, it's very rare you'll encounter generals who are not Dark Elves who will not run away when their health gets low. But the more you play this game, you'll get more accustomed to the AI, and you'll figure out which generals are more likely to run, which ones are more likely to stay. And that will affect your strategy. And you know what? I shouldn't, but I'm going to chance it. Actually, I'm not going to chance it. I don't think Shu can win that. Yeah, excuses. Because the beast generals, even the non-story generals, are very strong physically. And yeah, we've only got, what, 11 more HP than him. Shu not being that strong right now, I don't think he would have come out on top. So we still get a chance to possibly show off some story. Fiorina probably won't say anything to him. Be Maria or Gonzalez. We'll go with Maria. We have slightly more HP, but she's strong. I have faith. Oh, and she's angry. She's angry at him. Yeah. So that was unique though. She doesn't say that to everybody. So they both let out their battle cry there. And we're going straight to duel. Hopefully this wasn't stupid. But again, the duels in this game are very much 50-50, 60-40 maybe. So even when you have the advantage on paper, you can still lose a duel. And even when you're grossly out disadvantaged, you can still come out on top. It's all about the dreaded RNG, what it wants to do. See, they're both getting power attacks. Ah, that's unfortunate. You know, and she could have just as easily have won that as well, but it didn't work in my favor. But, you know, you gotta take a few risks. It makes the thing more exciting. But that's unfortunate. Okay. Now I wish I had just tried Shu, honestly. Yeah. I really do. Okay, so just to give me an excuse to award him, give him more troops, let him get the victory. He doesn't need the experience right now, but oh, that's okay. Definitely gonna make him regret that. And I wouldn't care if he was slain, honestly. I have no plans to use him. Most he would do was function as a castle stocking stuffer. And little punk just runs away like that. Didn't even attempt to fight. And he was captured. Good, I don't want to even look at him anymore. People hurt Maria. That makes me very sad. Very sad. Yeah. I did that very quickly. But you might have noticed both of my troops were extremely effective against his robots because I'm using beasts and harpies. So basically, you know, any beasts who are in tune with the natural order, very primal. They don't like machines, you know, these loud, clicking, blinky, beeping, strange things. They just rip them apart like confetti. And that's exactly what we're planning to do here. He says knock him out. It won't be anything near that humane. And what I could do is send my troops forward and let Gangas take care of his troops. But that'll whittle down his health. And also I want to make sure I get a chance to use both of his skills, do some damage. So we're just going to wait him out. Against the robot, I'm not sure which of these will be stronger. We'll try Tree Fork first. Yeah, decent damage. Again, the bar scales. He has close to 100 HP, if not over, so that's actually more damage than it appears to be. Don't be fooled by that bar. I'll keep harping on that. You know what? Let's just melee. I should have did that earlier. Just take care of them. Just deal with it. And I waited until they were all done so that my troops can begin the assault moving forward before I do this. Use the clock to your advantage. You know, whatever you can do to get your troops closer while the clock is paused. That was my goal there. So we should be okay. Ganga should be able to take care of this. I'm expecting him to kill off all my troops and we go to a duel. Now, that's the biggest risk, having your ruler enter a duel, because if they lose, you know, that's a checkmate. But I'm confident, you know. Game's got to give me a break at some point, right? So, oh, they're not doing anything. Yeah, okay. About to say, get a couple of hits in at least, please. Make it a little easier. I was hoping he'd be in the red, but forget it. Robots are also very strong duelists, like beastmen. So if anyone was going to go against him, I would have wanted it to be Gangas. And with one hit, he's in the red. Oh, don't miss. This is not the time to miss. This is the time for a power hit, though. Double attacks, critical hits, whatever you want to call them. That's what we needed. But Gangas can take care of himself, so I wasn't too worried. Just still a little upset about Maria there, and that's my fault. But Note's been captured, and we won the fight. And here, really fast, another difference from Dragon Force 1. After we see some levels probably. Starting with Gangas, HP, defense, and Gonzalez, good, he earned it. HP, defense, as if he needed more defense. Maria, and as you can see there, even in defeat, she got a level. HP, defense. Now, in the first Dragon Force, because we want Robert, so, you know. Oh, thank you. And see, another thing about this game that I love, when one of your starting generals loses, sometimes they'll get injured, you know, and have to recover. But sometimes they're just left with 1 HP, and you can still use them. And fortunately, that happened. I think it's random how the game chooses that too. So I'm very happy right now. That's great. So my question is, who has at least 2 MP? So I'm going to deploy Gangas and Fiorina to clean up, take care of Robert. But the problem is, this isn't Dragon Force 1. So, you know that old pause and deploy trick to capture fleeing generals and make life much easier? Look, I put it on fast. See, we're right there. Look, we're right on him. And look, oh crap. 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 Gosh. Oh man, they're gonna get Robert. Oh, okay, either he's gonna join them, which I doubt, or after they beat him, after we take over Highland, he's gonna be rogue, which means that another nation could recruit him before I can, which would be extremely annoying. Oh, I waited too long to do this. Oh, I forgot there's still people in that castle. You know what? This is gonna be tricky, but I might just wait them out. What are the troops like? Because this could be annoying. He's strong, but 30 soldiers. Cavalry can help there. She's not as strong as she will be, but she has a lot of troops. Beasts are not strong against horseback in this game, unless it's centaurs, so that's unfortunate. Again, another reason why beasts suck so much in this game. Okay, at this point, she won't be too bad. She's going to be very annoying, and you'll see why, but I think we can deal. I'm going to be patient. Okay, Robert, he's coming back this way. He said this was better than them, and I'm actually okay with that. I really am. And we're just gonna... Oh, yeah, that's kind of annoying. You gotta do this a very particular way. You gotta hit set. And... you know what? Yeah, we're just gonna stick with cavalry for the time being. I wanna make sure everybody has more than 0 troops for sure. And I gotta take it off fast. That's moving too fast. You know what? Because those harpies, if they go against horseback, they won't be able to attack. So that could be useful. Probably not even going to be using Marcus, honestly, so 37 cavalry is plenty for right now. Class, since he can't use too many anyway. Okay, so ideally good. I just want everyone to have at least one troop. That'll have to do for right now. Only problem is Robert is gonna use up some resources dealing with him. We want to be at our full strength, but I think we'll be okay. Probably won't be in a strong enough position to capture all of that Highland division that's coming forward, but we should win the fight, and that's really all that matters right now. Besides, he's just gonna run away anyway. So Marcus, even you can deal with this. This is the only circumstance that I would ever put Marcus against Robert, because in a one-on-one, pick up your shoe. Look at the very bottom of it. You see that stuff wedged in between the grooves of your shoe? That's pretty much what Marcus's face would be looking like when it was all said and done. Okay, so watches too much How I Met Your Mother. Everything's legendary for him. What a disappointment. You attacked us. You knew what you were walking into. Come on, man. You're smarter than that. And we didn't capture him. Also, it seems some generals are better at capturing the enemy than others. That's one of the things that makes Shin and Topaz an easy nation to begin the game with. Because being thieves and bandits, they're really good at capturing the opponent. Marcus, not so much. Okay, again, I'm gonna give him beasts. And they went to the Harpy. I just wanted to open up that formation. Come on, give him a beast. Oh, don't be like that game. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna save. Can I save here? Yes. Backups is a good idea right now. Thank you. I just wanted one beast. Get that formation. And he just lost a fight with them. They didn't capture him. And that's the only thing. One of the few things that really is genuinely annoying about this game. In this game, characters don't have to wait until, what was it, the 15 or 20 second mark to retreat from a fight. So in the first game, that made it so characters couldn't just retreat ad infinitum. You know, you could get them with the offensive skill and capture them that way when they were low health, no troops. This game, they can retreat immediately, and it's very annoying. And then you'll have characters like this, unless you capture them, you can just go on and on and on with them, and you don't get a lot of experience for winning the fight when they run away. You get a couple of points, but it's insignificant, infinitesimal even. And see, sometimes they mess with you. They'll wait till you get so close before running away, but fortunately he didn't. Now Marcus is not too strong, but he's in the red. This might do it. Thank you. Oh, that was merciful. I was expecting him to run away right before the beast troop got there, or before my meter filled up, because the AI knows what it's doing most of the time. And just to mess with you. Oh, but he was captured. Good. I didn't think he would die, but you know, I don't know the game that well yet. It's still a possibility as far as I can tell. And they got Marcus a level. How about that? So he'll be a little more useful. And that's good. You know, I want everybody on my team to be strong, so I'm just looking at our troops here. Most of them are in good shape for going into the next battle. So now she has 2 troop types, extra formations. Oh, this is gonna be rough probably. And we're not gonna make it to the domestic screen in time, so this is a great place to end it. Everybody, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you soon.